Yo, welcome back to Free Blues Boxing. Hit the like, subscribe, and the notification bell for unlimited boxing content. You know
They
what
don't
it
want
is.
that
We are
free
bike.
blue.
And like he don't have his resume is similar to Charlo resume.
High risk.
Well, Charlo got at least like what mod erosion. I'm not even trying to say that to be disrespectful.
I
Yeah.
don't, I can't name I can't name Boo Boo best fight.
No, I
Yeah.
seen Boo Boo fight in person when he was supposed to fight Saunders. You remember when he fought that dude from Africa? I seen him fight he dropped him a good like 6, 7 times in the first couple rounds, and he just like took his foot off the gas. I never understood why he does that in his fights. It's like he comes out the gate hot, and then he just takes his foot off the gas. And it's like
I
against like a higher level guy that might hurt him.
with these fighters too, bro. They're showing ahead that they don't never want to do something different. You know, that's why I'm a head and body punch. Sometimes you can't knock a dude out in the head. You got to go down the body. You got to do different shit. That's why I'm pushing for the knockout because I don't want to be that guy that just hurts the guy the whole fight. Be like, oh, he couldn't knock him out. Just like Caleb Plant did with Caleb Drew. You know what I mean? I feel like for you to be like a vicious puncher, you know, make a step, you got to go for the knockout every round. I mean, if you gotta prove yourself. And I feel like that's why Canelo has, you know, he's one of the best today because he's looking for every round. You know, he's looking for the knockout every round. That's the type of fighter I want to be. You know, I'm not gonna lie, I respect Canelo a lot. You know, he's done a lot. You know, and I feel like that's the type of fighter I want to be. I don't want to be like Canelo, but I want to be, you know,
Yeah, I understand.
a vicious
Well,
fighter, you know, a great champion like that, and a fighter that goes for the kill every round.
well, as you know, we all been in the ring before, and our trainers always told us if you see the knockout, take it, because you can't let a guy stick around. You can't let him hang around because one punch can change the whole fight.
Yeah, definitely. And you know what? It's funny that you say that. I think that's what happened with Charlo and whose name?
Come
Cas-
on,
Castian.
Theo.
Castellano.
Oh,
I feel like Charlo, when the first, second round, you know, he hurt him and then he took his foot off the gas, and then he gets hurt in the third round. And I feel like that's just fucked up. Like, I Charlo had more power. You know, he had more. He could have hurt him more times, but he was just he was not pulling the trigger, and that's where Cassiano, you know, took it for the fight.
yeah. I think something about Castano really made Charlo kind of gun shy, because it's almost like I don't know why he kept going back to the ropes, back to the ropes. That's when Castano would get all his work. But in the
Yeah,
middle of the ring, it was like Castano couldn't do much.
I feel like I feel like he underestimated. I feel like he didn't think he would be that put that type of pressure. So once you underestimate, and then they put that type of pressure on you, like I feel like Charlo, he kind of like he gets frustrated, and then he gets like he doesn't know what to do. He gets like flustered. You know what I mean?
Hmm
Yeah, I
Because
said that.
every time he let go, he'd hurt him. Every time
He
he let
don't have a he don't
but he,
go in there with a plan B.
yeah,
If his plan A don't work, he don't know what to
yeah,
do.
exactly. Yeah, exactly.
All right, and
And
Dave, I got a question for you that I ask all fighters that come on the page. What fighter did you fight that hit you so hard that you say to yourself, "Damn, I got to get him out of here because if I keep him around too long, no telling how this fight gonna go."
Um, it hasn't really happened to me like that, but there was Porky Medina. He hit me with the left hook and he busted my eardrum in the second round.
That knockout you scored on him, that's my favorite performance of yours.
Yeah, that kind of pissed me off, and you know he was super slow, bro. I remember, but when his shots would hit, they were heavy. I was blocking most of his shots, but I'm like, damn, I can't sleep on this guy, and I can't, you know, just think just because he's slow that he can't hurt me. And
Right.
so that's why I'm trying to take him out every fucking round because I knew the longer he would stay, the more possibility that there would be that he would catch with another dumb shot like that. So that's why that's why I kind of it brought the best out of me. I was 20 years old, and if you really think about it, before I fought Porky Medina, the fight he had before that was against James DeGale, and everybody thought he had beat James DeGale.
Yeah, I
You know what
remember.
I mean? So he was very confident, coming out very confident. You know, he had a lot of momentum, and like I said, it was a great fight. He brought the best out of me. But yeah, he did fucking bust my eardrum the second fucking round. So I was like, damn, I got to get this dude out of here.
All right.
Is that your favorite performance of yours, the Porky fight?
Yeah, it's definitely my favorite performance. And now I feel like I've got a lot of momentum since I came back from my suspension. I mean, when guys like that just come forward, there's a lot, they leave themselves very, very available for body shots, uppercuts. So I feel like it could be the same performance as Porky Medina. And it's going to be at the Phoenix Suns Arena. Hopefully I sell it out. It's going to be probably 15,000 people there. So I'm excited to put a great performance on. I've been working my ass off, man. I've been having some great sparring sessions. I was working with Ramirez when I first got here. He looked fantastic. We had some great sparring sessions. And I'm working with Diego Pacheco, a lot of great fighters, my brother included. So I'm extremely ready, man. I can't wait to get in there and put a great performance.
You said you were a boxing fanatic growing up. What got you into the sport?
Well, my brother and my father got me into the sport. I started boxing at 3 years old because my brother was he was like, he started at 5. And then, I was just a little kid, we started in our garage. So I'd come into the garage, I'd peek my head. And Dad just told me, come in, train. And I just fell in love with the sport since then. And then the first time I seen Prince Nassim Hamed is when he fought Augie Sanchez. And he knocked him out. And I just, like the brutality of the sport, I fell in love with it. And just watching other fighters like Marco Antonio Barrera. And then not only that, it was like when we'd have cookout and we'd watch Oscar De La Hoya on pay-per-view, everybody would get around the TV and the energy would just be crazy. I think that's what made me fall in love with the sport, is just how into the fights my family was and, how much entertainment it brought to me. You see fighters landing a big shot, you see the other fighters landing a big shot. It was very entertaining. And I think that's what made me fall in love with boxing.
I think the best performance to me was against Anthony Durrell.
That was a statement.
That was a statement fight right there. I really liked the dog. I thought, the cut. Nah, you did that. So that's part of boxing. It wasn't like it was an accidental headbutt and nothing like that. You put the work in to get the victory. I like that. I was impressed.
Yeah, it was just the consistency too, because Anthony Durrell was a great fighter and he was moving around a lot. But I think if I would fight him now, it would be a completely different fight. The thing that messed me up in the fight is that I was out for a year, and my first fight was against Jay Leon Love, and that only lasted a round.
I remember.
You did
2 rounds.
dirty.
I was still kind of rusty. I wasn't still in my rhythm. You know what I mean? And now that I've gotten traction again, I've had 5 fights. I've gone a lot of rounds. So imagine going a year without fighting, then you only go 2 rounds, and then you fight for a world title.
Yo, thank you for watching Free Blues Boxing. Hit the like, subscribe, and the notification bell for unlimited boxing content. Until next time. Peace and love.